Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this week, as I've kind of already talked about, there's a lot of DC news happening in a fortunate way because we're getting all this news, but also in an unfortunate way because the reason why we're getting all this news is because Warner Brothers kind of wants to cover up the Snyder Cut. And I'll probably make a video about that in a week or two, just talking about it. But either way, it is kind of disheartening. Seemingly, they want the Snyder Cut to do just well enough that it earns the right to exist, and then as little over that threshold as possible, because they don't want it to get too much praise. That way, they can keep going with their movies without having to acknowledge the Snyderverse. And it is kind of sad that they would hype up this Snyder Cut and say, hey, look guys, we did what you want, we're giving this director their vision, and then they just go, yeah, okay, now that that's done, we can get back to what we want to do. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. Today we're talking about Black Adam and Dr. Fate. So Black Adam, despite still not having a release date on the schedule, though it was originally supposed to come out in December of this year, it's probably going to come out, if I were to predict, sometime in the summer of next year. But the movie is set to begin production sometime this spring, which it is this spring now, so probably in the next few weeks to couple months it's going to start production. And now we have pretty much the full main cast. I'm not going to go through all of it, but of course we have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and then the Justice Society of America is going to be in there, and that's going to be Quintessa Swindell as Cyclone, Noah Centineo as Atom Smasher, and Aldous Hodge as Hawkman. And today we got the announcement of the long-awaited final cast member for the Justice Society of America, being Dr. Fate, and that is Pierce Brosnan, which is a huge, really great casting win, because he's debatably an A-list actor, and also he looks just like Dr. Fate, and he will be a great Dr. Fate unless something goes horribly wrong. So that's really exciting. I'm looking forward to this movie. I don't know if you guys are, but I'm very excited to see the Justice Society of America on screen, to see Dr. Fate, to see Hawkman, to see Black Adam out there. Lots of stuff to look forward to in Black Adam, even if we don't know when it's coming out. But yeah, it's a lot. It's gonna be a good movie. That's my prediction, unless something goes really wrong, because Dwayne Johnson, he's been in so many movies. He knows what a good movie is at this point. I think I think Skyscraper was the last movie he did that wasn't really that great, and even that movie was alright, and the script was good. I think it could have, at the very least, the script was at the level where if Dwayne Johnson read it and mistakenly thought it wasn't the final draft, he'd go, yeah, this has potential, with some tweaks it could be a really solid script, and then he'd sign on to do the movie. But yeah, Jumanji, those movies have been pretty good in my opinion. I haven't really been keeping up with how critics think of Jumanji. Maybe people hate those movies, but I like them. But yeah, I think Dwayne Johnson knows what makes a good movie at this point, and he's been pursuing Black Adam for such a long time. He knows the character. He knows the movie. He's obviously a great choice for casting, as is most of the people in this cast. I don't know if Noah Centineo is going to be great as Atom Smasher. We'll see. Depends on their take on the character. I think as a traditional comic superhero, from what we've seen in Noah Centineo in the past, I don't think he's going to be that great, but we'll see. And the casting for the rest of the cast has been really good, so, maybe they're just doing a fresh take, or maybe I'm underestimating Noah Centineo. We'll see. But yeah, I think that this movie is going to be pretty good, especially with someone like Pierce Brosnan now joining the cast. But what do you guys think of this? Let me know in the comment section below. below. Don't forget to subscribe for daily videos on the franchises you love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.